coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach. Summer safety. See how rip currents can spoil a fun day at the beach. And from garbage to art, a new exhibit illustrates the tragedy of pollution in our oceans. Plus, wonderful Wednesdays. Celebrate Hump Day at the Francis Land House. That and more coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Mickey Aceto. Thanks for joining us. Heading to the beach? Before you slap on the sunscreen, you might want to listen up. Rip currents can occur at any beach with breaking waves and can quickly turn a relaxing day into a nightmare. Here's Access reporter Diana Cartwright with more.
Summertime is here, and that means fun in the sun, but it's also the time of year when rip currents rear their ugly heads.
A rip current is a channel of water that moves away from the shore. It's typically caused by breaks in the sandbar, where the sandbar becomes weak, the water comes over and has to go back out. It finds the path of least resistance and moves through that channel, and can move at really, really fast speeds.
And they can be killers. Rip currents are a potentially deadly threat, accounting for more than 80% of lifeguard rescues.
Rip currents can be very dangerous. A rip current can be stronger than an Olympic swimmer can swim against, and what causes people to get in trouble is that rip current carries people into deeper water than where they can swim, or they try to fight that current and tire themselves out to exhaustion.
I'm here to help you, sir. I'm a lifeguard. Grab on and swim in slowly.
If caught in a rip current, how you respond can mean the difference between life and death. Here's how to escape a rip current. Remain calm and conserve energy. Don't fight the current. Swim out of the current in a direction following the shoreline. If you're unable to swim out of the rip current, float or calmly tread water. The rip current will eventually fade. When out of the current, swim towards shore. If you're still unable to reach the shore, yell for help. Of course, it's much easier to prevent a rescue, so swimmers need to heed the warnings.
You want to be where the lifeguards are, so find that guarded beach first off. Second thing is make sure you understand the conditions, both environmentally, the ocean conditions, the weather conditions, all those things interact to make stronger rip currents.
Rip currents are not easy to spot. Choppy water, difference in water color, and breaks in the wave patterns are all clues of this major surf zone hazard.
If you see someone caught in a rip current, do not try and rescue them yourself. Many people drown while trying to save someone else. Instead, get a lifeguard or call 911. The ocean front is hopping during the summer months, but one weekend in particular will be especially busy, Labor Day weekend. That's because the 21st Annual American Music Festival will be coming to town from August 29th through the 31st. Train is this year's big headliner band, and they will be rocking the main stage at 5th Street on Sunday, August 31st. Various artists will also be on stage throughout the weekend, including Creedence Clearwater Revisited, Blues Traveler, and Hunter Hayes. To purchase tickets, log on to Ticketmaster.com or call the number listed on your screen below. And don't forget that the Rock and Roll Half Marathon is that same weekend, and streets around the oceanfront will be closed for the runners. For a list of closures, log on to the website listed on your screen. The Virginia Beach Police Department hosted a special ceremony to celebrate years of service and new beginnings. Family and friends gathered at Lita for a promotion and retirement ceremony.
To all of today's honorees, you are perfect examples of professionals with a commitment to service. It's no accident that Virginia Beach has been named the safest city of its size in the United States.
6 employees were promoted to the ranks of sergeant, lieutenant, and captain. All were recognized for their abilities and the promise they bring to our community.
On my honor, I will never betray my badge.
Also during the ceremony, 2 officers were honored for their years of service.
We have folks who have been on this job anywhere from 15 years who are retiring to 40 years who are retiring, who dedicated their lives to other people.
Captain Dennis Santos joined the department back in 1978. He was thankful for his 35 years with the force.
Thank you for the opportunities to do things on this job that I never thought I could ever possibly do. You know, working in narcotics, working the precincts, working in training, all of these wonderful opportunities.
In case you missed it, VBTV covered the ceremony in its entirety. Log on to vbgov.com/vbtv for airtimes and dates. You can also watch it online at vbgov.com/media. Looking for something fun and educational to do with the kids this summer? A stop at one of Virginia Beach's historic houses might be your answer.
Welcome to some of our newbies. Hi, I'm excited. Today it's about herbs.
Wednesdays are wonderful at the Francis Land House thanks to a summer series for all ages.
Wonderful Wednesdays were started in July, every Wednesday. They'll continue through August. The last one is on August 27th. So admission to Wonderful Wednesdays is $3 per person. Those that are 5 and under are free.
The hands-on family-friendly program is every Wednesday from 10 to 11:30 a.m. Each week features a new program. Today's lesson, herbs.
It's a quirky little title. There's an app, and we crossed out app. There's an herb for that. And it's talking about how early Americans used herbs for medicine and cooking and making fragrances and dyes.
After a quick lesson on herbs, attendees toured the garden and got a chance to make their own sachet bag.
I had fun and I like making the bags. It smells good.
The series features a green vendor and even includes live music from folk musician Marsha Wallace.
Well, Pappy bought me a great big billy goat, Mama, she washed most every day.
The purpose of the weekly program is to instill a deeper understanding of the past.
We want people just to kind of understand, you know, these houses are here for a reason. They're still standing. Look at how they're constructed. Look at what these families thought were important. Look at how it helped their social status.
The program is held at the Francis Land House on 3131 Virginia Beach Boulevard. For more information, log on to museumsvb.org.
Rheumatism, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe, tell me how's your rheumatism, Uncle Joe, Uncle Joe.
Wonderful Wednesdays continues all through the month of August, so make sure you stop by. Also happening on the eve of every hump day are Why Not Wednesdays. Plenty of people, beautiful surroundings, and a kid-friendly atmosphere are waiting to help you relax and enjoy some good music. The 6th annual Summer Concert Series once again returns every Wednesday evening in front of the Sandler Center at Town Center. Over the 13-week concert series, local and regional bands will perform from 5 to 9 p.m. And nobody is worried here. Scheduled performers feature genres ranging from Motown to current pop to rocking country and even 80s music. And while some folks like to celebrate Hump Day with a midweek jig, others may enjoy taking home some fresh produce grown on local farms. Proceeds benefit the Sandler Center's Access the Arts program. To date, that program has brought more than 2,500 students to performances at the Sandler Center through money raised at Why Not Wednesday concerts. The free summer concert series runs every Wednesday now through August 27th from 5 to 9 p.m. On August 20th, the Lloyd Dobler Effect will rock the stage, and on August 27th, the Party Fins will perform for all to enjoy. For more information about the series, visit sandlercenter.org/whynotwednesdays. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, from trash to art, we'll take you to the Virginia Aquarium's newest exhibit, Washed Ashore. And blast off, see how these students are having fun with science. We'll have that and more when we return.
I'm Commonwealth's Attorney Colin Stolley.
And I am Chief of Police Jim Cervera.
It only takes the slightest bit of impairment to take a life.
We won't allow this in Virginia Beach. If you drive under the influence, you will be arrested and you will be brought to justice.
Join us in keeping Virginia Beach safe.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. Being an engaged, supportive parent can often be a daunting task as you try to accomplish your many responsibilities while maintaining quality family time. Are you looking to relieve some of the stressors associated with this great balancing act? Plan to attend Family Stress, a free parent workshop being held Thursday, August 14th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the CHKD Health and Surgery Center at Princess Anne in the first floor conference room. You will identify some common stressors and the impact of stress on you and your children while learning some ways to lessen tension and increase cooperation to support a balanced family life. Call 668-9304 to register, or register online at the address on your screen. Children's emotional outbursts can be challenging. Plan to join CHKD Wednesday, August 20th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. for Helping Young Children Manage Emotions, a free workshop being held at the CHKD Health and Surgery Center at Princess Anne. Workshop participants will learn to recognize their own emotional triggers while developing strategies to help their children to self-regulate and respond appropriately to emotional upset. Call 668-9304 to register, or register online at the address on your screen. Would you like to know more about important deadlines and upcoming Parent Connection events? Visit vbschools.com and click on the Parent tab at the top of the page. Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Mickey Aceto. Since the Virginia Aquarium was built in 1986, it has always taken a strong stance in protecting the local marine environment. This summer, large crowds have come and enjoyed a rather unique exhibit that portrays the harm we humans are doing to our beaches. Here's Stephanie Sutton with more.
A glance from a distance reminds us of the beautiful array of sea creatures which grace the world's oceans. But a closer look at these giant sculptures reveal that they are made entirely of marine debris collected from beaches along the West Coast. The message is simple.
Basically about raising awareness about the plastic pollution problem in the ocean.
Washed Ashore, which runs now through September 28th, uses giant sea life sculptures made entirely of plastic trash collected from beaches. It illustrates the tragedy of pollution in our oceans.
We're a nonprofit organization that's involving hundreds of community members to clean up beaches, process garbage off of beaches, and build gigantic sculptures in the forms of the sea life that's threatened.
Beat it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hands-on activities encourage participants to get up close and personal with the sculptures. Under the artistic direction of Hazeltine Posey, thousands of volunteers from Oregon and other West Coast beaches have collected tons of marine debris to produce these enormous creatures.
This is one of the 5 different sea jellies we've made. There's another one out in the hall. And the thing that's unique about this exhibit is it's interactive. So you can actually go inside of the sea jelly, and our feeling is that the more that people interact with things, the more they touch things, the more they'll remember it.
Remembering it and trying to change our habits are the message aquarium staffers hope visitors leave with.
We are thrilled to have Washed Ashore Art to Save the Sea here this summer. We really expect this to be something to really touch people, and actually they can touch the exhibit and see the exhibit and really appreciate, unfortunately, how litter is affecting our oceans.
Why would they make that?
Greeting guests is Lydia, a 10-foot-tall seal sculpture located next to the aquarium's outdoor seal exhibit. Inside bleached coral reefs, exotic jellyfish and whale bones offer displays which grab people's attention and alert them about the pollution problems in our oceans.
So this is the whalebone rib cage, and this is the size of a juvenile humpback whale with 13 ribs, and you'll see things that are like everyday objects, containers, white bleach bottles, yogurt containers.
Message boards are everywhere. A fish sculpture clearly indicates how plastic items used to create the art have bite marks from crabs, birds, and other marine species.
And that's one of the reasons I started this project, is I feel very strongly that these poor creatures deserve a better meal than plastics. This is not right. You can see where there are big bite marks and teeth marks in here, and it's very scary. It's a very scary thing. It's getting in the food chain, which is a scary thing for all of us.
Stop by the aquarium for a look at this fascinating exhibit. The display remains on site until September 28th, and it's free with the price of admission. Log on to the website or call the number listed below for details. Okay. I know many of you are still in beach mode and enjoying the summer, but back to school is right around the corner. And although most kids probably don't even want to think about it, now is the time to start planning. And you can start right here with vbschools.com. Log on to vbschools.com/back-to-school for information on the upcoming school year. You'll find helpful links for a productive year, bus schedules, school calendars, directories, and more. In case you're wondering, students return to school on Tuesday, September 2nd. And while parents are busy getting their kids ready for back to school, select high school students from around the division were also gearing up for the new year. Lots of excitement going on here, but this isn't a pep rally. It's actually the 43rd Annual Virginia Beach Leadership Workshop.
Around 11 students from each of the 11 schools come together at this campus, and we get broken off into councils of around 20 to 21. And these are people that we don't know.
But after spending 5 days together, they become fast friends. Held on the campus of Virginia Wesleyan, the workshop teaches students leadership skills, group dynamics, how to build a positive school community, and more.
Here at Leadership Workshop, they teach you servant leadership so that you are serving the people. They teach you to be humble, and they teach you to just care about everyone around you.
More than 120 SCEA class officers and club members participated. They plan to share the lessons learned with their classmates.
I really hope to take it back and kind of put it into effect. We've learned a lot of things from all the different high schools, and I think everybody has something that makes their school unique, and kind of bringing it into our school and trying to incorporate it that way.
The theme for this year's workshop was The Quest for Excellence. A similar workshop was held for middle school SCA members earlier this month. School may be out for the summer, but that doesn't mean the learning has to stop. Brandon Middle School played host to a special camp designed to promote science, technology, engineering, and math.
All right, we're going to go with Team C, Trial 1 with 600 milliliters.
These students were having a blast as they launched rockets during STEM camp. Woo! Close to 40 students from Brandon and Larkspur Middle School attended the 4-day camp. It was conducted by William and Mary in collaboration with military commands.
We focus on the career aspect of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in the camp to give the kids exposure to careers that they might not have through their work at school or through their home life.
Which one's the height?
Through fun, hands-on activities, students learned about engineering basics and electronics.
So far, we've built a tower out of marshmallows and spaghetti. We've made our rockets, and at the moment we're building like statues.
Experts from the community, along with teachers, worked with the campers to solve real-world problems.
Maybe change from this design over to this design.
Justin is an engineer with the Navy. He's been volunteering for the school division for almost 4 years. He hopes to inspire students.
Kids come in and we're trying to spark a little enthusiasm in their STEM careers. So they might be in middle school now, but this is the track that they need to take to lead them into the STEM careers.
The camp targets military-connected students and keeps kids connected through the summer.
It's a great opportunity for kids. It does a couple things. It gets them to build relationships with their teachers that they don't necessarily get to see in this type of a setting because it's very open. We also have engineers and scientists from the fields come in and speak to these students and work as mentors in addition to some high school students. So they get to really connect with people outside and our community type partners. And I think that's really beneficial to them too, because what we're really trying to do is get them into STEM careers and increase their awareness of what's out there.
10, 9, 8, 7.
And the best way to increase STEM awareness? through fun and learning.
I've never done anything like this before, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's only day 2.
The camp is funded through the MCASP grant, Operation Pride. STEM sure is a hot topic in the school division. A handful of lucky students got the chance to earn money while working in STEM-related fields at the Advanced Technology Center.
We spent, I think 3 days just looking up all the materials we needed.
Many of the students have done the STEM 101 class, the STEM Robotics Challenge, and now they are here for their paid summer job.
This is the iBook Summer Camp or Summer of Innovation. This is a culmination of an experience that students have had year-round. They're creating iBooks to market products around Baxter the robot, which is our big division robot, and then the MakerBot 3D printer.
Many of the experiences deal with science, technology, engineering, and math, better known as STEM. It's one of the fastest growing career and educational fields.
Of course, this is their paid summer job. So a lot of them who are matriculating on to college, this money will help them, pay for books or pay for some sort of down payment for something in the future. And we also just hope it gives them a good real world experience.
The growth of entrepreneurs in STEM-based careers has doubled over the past decade, with young people branching out to create their own businesses.
And we are producing our product, which is the thermocup.
Students will have the opportunity to create a product or service with the division's newest technological wonder, Baxter.
The group has been working on the Baxter robot, which is like this really awesome advanced technological robot which can pretty much do almost anything.
And some of their ideas are pretty impressive.
And we're going to make him a chemist, how he'll be working with like hazardous materials in the clean room for the chemists that are so they're near those chemicals all the time, and that's pretty dangerous. Like, could accidentally spill something, then they're hurt.
We were given a task to come up with an idea that we were going to market to some potential investors, and we actually work on making it on the iBooks, on the Mac computers. And what we came up with was the Innovation Station.
Along with the creation of the iBook, students will learn the concepts of entrepreneurship, all taught by Junior Achievement of Hampton Roads.
The entrepreneurial and career success gets them started on their success for the future. So they're learning how to write resumes, how to do interviews, a little bit about entrepreneurism, so just different things in the business world that they can be involved in.
And with that in mind, field trips are taken to give these students a bird's eye view of future career opportunities.
These are the chairs that we use to set up in our suites. We also use these chairs to set up in our ballroom area.
Today's trip took us to the convention center.
So today we went to the Virginia Beach Convention Center to kind of give the kids a behind-the-scenes look of what it's like to work at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. There's different aspects of jobs, and we want to show the students, it's not just about, being a scientist or being a doctor. There's so many things that kids can be exposed to, and we just want to give them the opportunity to show them different aspects of what it's like to get out there in the job world.
The summer job program is targeted for high school juniors and seniors. For more info, call the number below. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media, then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Nikki Aceto. Thanks for watching.